Welcome, MG Lights. Welcome back to this amazing channel. Bitcoin just experienced a drastic move of over, I think it was 9% last night. 9%, 9% plunge to the downside, and over 300 million US dollars was quite liquidated from the longs. Okay, and as we all know, we actually would be anticipating some big moves very soon, but we want to know the direction. Now, I'm going to show you a clear example of how to take trades, my secrets that I use to make amazing win rates of over 90%. All right, so here's what we'll do. Very simple. Now, we want to understand what the BTC dominance is doing first. Secondly, we'll go into altcoins. And then thirdly, we're going to actually pinpoint on specific coins to trade. So stick around to the very end of this video. Don't go nowhere. And if you're actually new here, click on the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications. Let's ride. All right. So BTC.D, BTC.D, that's BTC dominance actually. Now, want to go to the weekly time frame first of all. Want to go to the weekly time frame to see what exactly I have all these things plotted out. Very simple. All right. I want to go to the weekly time frame. Now, this is what the weekly time frame is saying. This is what we're saying. And let me just, come out a little bit. Now, so here's the current price action. Okay, we're looking at this area. We're looking at this area. We're looking at this area. Let me just show you. Here we're looking at this area right here. This area, this area, this area. This is our what? Point of or area of concentration right now. So from here, what do you see? Broke out, and retested this zone, right? Can you see this? Broke out, retested this zone, tested it. So let's put broke out and retested the zone, apparently. So, but we couldn't make another break of structure here. So I wouldn't say this is valid yet, because the rule is that, my own rule is that when we have a deviation into a range bound market, we ought to see something like a break of structure. So here's our current area of what? Area of attention or concentration, anyhow you want to put it. So now this is where we are currently. What is the market seeing here? Now let's go down to the lower time frame. Let's go down to the lower time frame. By the way, my mentorship course is open. It's just 50 USDT. You can hop on that while you still can. Signals is $20 a month. The link will be in the description of this video. So let's go. We're talking about the 1 day time frame now. Let's see what the daily time frame is saying. I think this is too bluish. Yeah, so basically this is where we are currently. This is our area of concentration. We had a failed breakout, okay? What we call liquidity grab. Look at it right here. Failed breakout. As it's right there. I'm going to put this in purple color. Put this in purple color. Yeah, so how did failed breakout? Now, in a range bound market, let me just remove all of these things so that you get to understand what I'm saying. In the range bound market, this would be our range, right? This would be our range, because it is this low that created this high. So obviously this will be our range. So we're going to be ranging in between this price area. All right, that's what it looks like right now. So let me go back to the 4-hour time frame and see what is happening right there. Now, can you see the range? Can you see the range? Can you see the range? Not Range Rover, but the range bound market. So can you see the range? So this is our range now. All right, just adjust this so that you can see it more clearly. All right, so that's our range on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, let's move down to the 1-hour time frame now. Down to the 1-hour time frame and see the immediate price action as at now when I'm making this video. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, we already have another range bound market here. The reason why I'm drawing this range is to look for areas where we have manipulations. I have another range bound market here. Is there any manipulation? There is no manipulation of liquidity from buyer side yet. So we're going to wait for that to happen before we step into the market. But from this point of view, this looks more like a drop-based drop, meaning an impulsive move to the downside, a consolidation, and then a move down to the downside again. And when this usually happens, it means it signifies just one basic thing, right? It signifies that altcoins start what? Making a move to the upside. But that is only going to happen when BTC consolidates, right? If Bitcoin does not consolidate, it means the market will remain flat. All right. I think you guys need to understand the cycle of the market first before going into any trade, so that you don't burn your fingers faster than you can actually save them. So now we have a drop base, and then hopefully we're looking for another what? Drop. So let's say this impulsive move here is our drop. Put this on tick line. Drop base drop. So we're expecting another move to the downside again. That is practically going to be the length of this guy right here. It's going to be the length of this guy right here. So expecting this move to happen. And if this should happen, if this should be the case of Bitcoin dominance, then it is most likely that altcoin season is 100% valid. All right, this is just my own opinion. The market could decide to do whatever it wants to do. We're not the owners of the market. So now let's go back to the weekly time frame again. Let's go back to the weekly, and then let's try as much as possible to see what altcoins are currently doing at the moment. Now, we'll go over to total theory. Over to total theory. I'm going to go to total theory. And then on the weekly, I'm going to plot my key levels right here. So if you don't know how to plot your key levels, it's very simple. It's actually very simple. I'll show you how to do that right now in this video. I'll show you how to do that right now. And just erase all these guys. Now, this is your total three. Want to know where our key levels are? Just look left and you'll be able to plot out these things. Now, look left, right? Look at where you have areas of rejection. We'll have a rejection here, we'll have a rejection here, we'll have a rejection here. So first thing I want to do is to remove these from candles and put it on line chart. All right, so put it on line chart and then draw a zone connecting all of these areas. All right, connecting all of these areas. Yeah, I think this is perfect. Connecting all of these areas together, then put it back candles to see what you are doing. Can you see it? Good. Can you see what we're doing? Good. So we'll go again. Plot this back into line. Let's see if there are areas. Sorry, let's put it on candles. We've seen areas of rejection around here. So let's put it on the line chart to see where these things are coming from. Can spot one here. Can already spot one right here. Spot one right here. All right. Then I'll have to, just drop this down a little bit. Let's drop this down a little bit. So, okay, I'll just drop this down a little bit here. Let it capture all the major zones that can practically see. And lastly, there's another one here. Another one right here. So we have our key levels already plotted on the weekly. All right, we have our key levels plotted on the weekly. So guys, we've done that already. So now let's see what price action is doing. Let's see what price action is doing. See what price action is doing. We've not had a successful breakout from this area yet. Not had a successful breakout. Price is just, trying to retest that zone. So let's mark this area, our current area of concentration. We're gonna have to put this on blue. I like trading it on blue. All right, I like trading this on blue. So, I want to know what current price action is. Let's go to the daily time frame. I want to know if altcoins are already doing well. Right? We want to know if altcoins are doing well. So what can you see happening here? You can see that there's actually some level of accumulation. We had our impulse move down, we had a creek, we broke to the upside, and all of that. Knock this off. All right, so next thing we want to know is this a valid retest? Is this a valid retest? Meaning, do you think price is going to go up? What does this look like? Looks like a valid retest on this particular level. So until we break above here now, right? You have to be very patient. Until we have a break of structure above this level, I'm not considering this bullish move yet. I'm not considering it a bullish move because after a breakout, there must be some validity, and that is a break of structure after a breakout. If you don't have a break of structure after a breakout, I don't think that's actually a breakout. It's more like a false breakout. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame and let's see what exactly is going on. You can see we're already having some level of rejection. We're having an M pattern. All right, we're having an M pattern already. This is signifying that there is some level of rejection going down for total 3. But there again, if we look at this structure, right now, you can see we already made the change of character, right? We already made the change of character. Our chalk and other block is practically going to be somewhere. Somewhere around here. 1 minute. 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 1 minute because we had a displacement candle already. So we're going to be looking at possible move to the upside, come back to this region, and then fall down. That's one opinion that could play out. Or we could actually have this as a deviation. Remember, we're not here to predict the market. We're just here to trade alongside the market movers. All right? This analysis may not be 100% accurate. Whatever signs we get and see that, oh, there's some level of validity to our premise, then we can now go into the trade comfortably. All right, so here's another peak. You could say here's our range bound and assume that institutions are just basically trying to cut out liquidity from these areas because this is sell-side liquidity. Take out sell-side liquidity, go back into this range, take out the buy-side liquidity, retest here, and then go to the upside. But these are just scenarios that could most likely play out. Now, let's go to the 1 hour time frame. I'm just showing you the methodology of, these things and how they could play out. And you can see we had a range bound. So assuming price goes back into here, retest this level, go back again, went back again to this range high. These are range low, range high. Let me just put it here. Range high. That is a range low. Put that at the bottom. Yeah, so basically that's our range low. So we're anticipating it. This is live. Price is moving. Price is going to do its thing. Go back into the range, retest the support base, and try to take out the buy side liquidity. And when it does that, price could continue to rally to the upside, or most likely form a purge around this axis. Let me use my arrow tool. Around this axis, form a purge after this high has been taken out, form a purge, and then price will go down again. Remember, when we were on the weekly, I said something. I don't know if you remember vividly. I said something. I said, unless this range high is taken out, I think it's right here. Unless this range high is taken out, we cannot enter this trade comfortably. We cannot practically say, oh, it's going to start pumping or whatever. Unless it is taken out. All right, let me put this back. Unless this is taken out, unless that is taken out completely, we have no right to say that price, we have no right to actually say that price is going to go towards the upside. So, but because of knowing and understanding how that works, here's another matrix that you could use to actually identify coins that you can trade. We're just going to go to crypto bubbles. I'm going to go to crypto bubbles and then try to figure out coins that are actually performing well, that are actually ranking high, and that have some level of volume in there. Right? So that is one thing that we need to actually do. So You can see these are coins that altcoins majorly. Altcoins, you can see them here. You can see all of them. Now, all of them, they represent, these bubbles in green represent coins that are actually performing well with high volume. You can see ING, irrespective of the major dump from Bitcoin, it did not really affect ING. It did not affect ING. It did not affect AVAX. IMX was not affected. SNX was not affected. XCC was not affected. So you can just come here, select, let's say ING, for example. Let's say ING, yes. Come here, see what the chart is doing first. Don't be in a hurry. Or you can just say IMX USDT. Try to look for a coin that is going to pump. Oh, this is nice. And see IMX is already doing its thing. Liquidity has been taken out. So we're going to mark the range high. This is live, I'm showing you. You can see price moving. This is live. I'm going to mark the range high. Mark the range low. And then want to wait for a confirmation. Want to wait for break of structure above this zone. All right, want to wait for a break of structure above that zone and price retesting either the resistance that has turned to support or other block somewhere around here. This is what we want to do. So basically, all right, so basically this is how you trade. You can come on to crypto bubbles, just search for them. I think TI is doing well. Let's see what CRV is doing. These are all altcoins. See what CRV is doing. Okay, I don't want to assume. Let's go to the weekly first. Let's go over to the weekly. CRV is not doing bad. It's not doing bad at all. It's not doing bad at all. Oh yes, it's not doing bad at all. So we may likely come around again to, let's see what the retracement looks like. Okay, it's already at 0.618. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's see what IMX, look at IMX. IMX is already doing something nice. IMX is doing something great. Oh, this is very nice. This is very, very nice. Let's see what it's doing on the daily. See, it's already pumping, it's doing some major moves. But don't be in a hurry to chase impulsive moves. Don't be in a hurry to chase impulsive moves, all right? Wait for a breakout or a confirmation before you actually start going into those trades, all right? Before you start going into those trades. Very, very important. Very, 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 very important. All right, so basically these are just, ways that you can trade, continuously do your thing. I'm going to personally wait for a breakout here, although I know we will actually be pushing to the upside, but I'll still wait for a breakout of that. SNX, I haven't checked SNX. Did I check SNX? I think so. Okay. Market is basically very boring today. It is very boring. Okay, so let's see what the weekly is doing. We had a break already. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Doesn't look bad at all. this doesn't look bad. We've had a deviation. Price has retested here. So most likely price is going to come back to 7.221. This is our next area of confluence. Our next target should be somewhere around here. That's what we should be looking at. Because when price did its thing, let's confirm. Price did its thing. All right, price did its thing. And then yeah, so price eventually broke out. We retested. Let's see what a break of structure on the daily. Okay. Um, yes, most likely. Have a break of structure. It's not confirmed yet though, but seemingly we could actually just be more patient and see what the 4 hours is saying. The 4 hours confirms that we have a valid break of structure after the word deviation. Then we could be thinking of buying. Okay, thinking of buying. So yeah, there's actually a break of structure on the 4 hours. So we'll be thinking of buying somewhere around here. Price will test this key level. Yeah, so that's it for analysis on how you can actually get over 95% win rate by simply just following this sequence that I have showed you. It's very simple. All right, so subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell icon so you get notified whenever I post amazing content like this to your own benefits. All right, so that's what you should be doing. Cheers, peace out, one love. I'm going to see you all in the next video.